So you met a guy and you're wondering if you should date him. Well, I have 5 signs for you today. 5 signs that you should date him. And I think these things are true regardless of your faith background. Hey friends, welcome back to Tuesdays with Tiffany and another episode in our series on dating advice in 3 minutes or less. So hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Sign number 1, that this could be a great thing for you, is mutual interest. So that means it's not one-sided. It's not like just you texting first every time or just you inviting him to hang out. And it's not just him either. It's both of you together. You're both showing kind of equal interest. You're both trying to text each other. You both want to hang out together. That's a great sign. Sign number 2 is that you're excited about this. Can't tell you how many girls I've heard from who are like, he's a great guy, but I'm just not really excited at the idea of dating him, but I probably should date him anyway, right? And I have been there and I've wondered the same thing in the past, but in my mind, it's just not a good enough reason. There are so many great people in this world. So if you're not excited about dating him, I'd say you don't need to. You want to feel like at least curious, at least like, I really like hanging out with him. I wonder where this would go. Or like, I'm kind of excited about this idea. If you don't want to just feel like, well, I'm doing this because he's a good guy. You want some excitement there. Sign number 3 is friend approval. It's so important to have people in your life who know you well, like before he was in the picture as a love interest, like they already knew you and they can say, he seems like a really great guy. And you're probably going to have to ask for that feedback. If people have concerns about a relationship, usually they don't just come out and tell you. So you're going to want to ask your friends and people you trust. That could be your parents, that could be other adults you look up to. Ask them what they think about this guy. And just kind of to make sure you're not missing some like big, huge in your face red flag, which can be so easy to miss when we're like in love, right? So just ask them, what do you think? And does he have the friend seal of approval? Now these last 2 signs are things that you might not be able to see right away, depending on how well you know the person when you start dating. But if you don't know them ahead of time, keep an eye out for them in the first few weeks of your relationship. Sign number 4 is he's respectful. Regardless of who the person is. You want to see how he treats people, not just his friends, not just people he thinks are really cool, but everybody. You want to see how he treats his family, his siblings, his parents. You want to see how he treats people who annoy him or get on his nerves at school. That tells you a lot about a person's character and if they're the kind of person you want to be with. And lastly, sign number 5 is he's trustworthy. So is he somebody who's like talking about people behind their back and like putting people down? Like that's not a trustworthy person. Is he somebody who says he's gonna do something but always flakes out, never really follows through? Like that's not trustworthy. If you're gonna open up your heart to somebody in a vulnerable way, which is what dating is, you wanna be with somebody who's trustworthy with that. Now I wanna hear from you in the comments. Share one more sign that you think is really important to look for in someone you're gonna date. And if you wanna talk more about this subject, click these videos down below. See you next week for another dating advice in 3 minutes or less.